I am Nell. Everybody calls me Nell, but my book, Dark Brilliance, is actually under Clennell Anthony. I published under my full name, Clennell Anthony. And Dark Brilliance was originally supposed to be a 6-sentence storybook, and I punctuated them, where they would be longer than 6 sentences. But what I was trying to do at Dark Brilliance was to bring the reader from a place of darkness into light. As you move through the book, the pieces get lighter and lighter. There's happiness. The tone changes. It goes from this sorrow, darkness to this light happiness and this feeling of power and empowerment.
Thank you, Nell. I love how you explained all of that and the whole arc of the book. So, okay, I'm going to put you on mute. And that way, if you have any objections to my reading, I won't be able to hear it. Okay. So thank you, Nell, for giving me the opportunity to read this. I also had the pleasure of editing it. So it's really nice to come back to it again. Okay. Dark Brilliance by Clennell Anthony. Harlequin Reborn. Desiring love, I confessed mine, laying my heart in your hands, waiting for a return of what I pledged. Beneath the cruelty of your clawing fingers and crushing palms, I was broken, my heart devoured, branded in crystallized agony, and shattered beneath your boot as you clung to what was once full, sucking dry the last remnants. I attempted to hold you, thinking I could love you enough for both of us. You seized every part I gave, leaving nothing in your wake as the epiphany came, taking my breath away and peeling back the layers of reality to my foolish eyes and imprudent heart. The core of who I was slammed into me, revealing who I'd allow you to make me, and blinking back the tears of regret, I let you go, accepting the slivers of me you left behind. Like a magician, a harlequin with too many faces and too little identity, I culled together the losses, twining the threads I had left to create a new me, pulling together tattered pieces, supergluing the shards, and sculpting something beautiful and stronger than what came before. Enter out. When dawn comes, there is no sun. The horizon remains blank, dark, and abysmal. It is a time of between. It is an entrance, an open door to another chance. Another window is left open as the door closes. The night fades into dull gray light, while the song of the day possesses a nocturnal quiescence. Fallen into despair, a longing builds in her soul, the feeling like a racing bullet flashing and burning through flesh to pierce the hollowed innards, a spirit to drain, a fallow field to salt, and a longing so deep and biting, the winds of the Sahara dare not blow within its sphere. And still, the world continues to turn, she thinks, as something begins to coalesce before her eyes. All is closed within and without, no entrance nor exit, a solid place to be imprisoned. It is she who forms the cage that holds her captive. It is she who set up the bars, painted them a brilliant blue, sees the horizon only from a painting in the room. It is she who pretends realism, and the world will turn to dust at her feet if she makes herself walk from the prison of her making into the light she hadn't seen since she left love and life behind for confinement. Wait, there are no doors here. She made sure of that. Yet there is one here now. A shimmering door of golden light is presented to her in the core of her solitary confinement. Can despair be so easily uncloaked? Can she thrust herself to step forward and pull as eagerly at the handle of love as she wishes? She can't. She curls in the corner, her knees to her chest, her arms wrapped around her legs and her head nestled atop her knees for comfort. Tears slowly fall down her cheeks as the door to a freedom she's never known opens before her eyes. All she needs now is the courage to walk through. Sea to shore. She's drawn to him. Her entire being strains towards him, pushing against his shore, hugging him, pulling away, teasing life into him as he stoically pretends to ignore her. Particles of him shift and stir. Just like her, he desires to hold her close, pulling at her currents, shifting with her tides. Don't think she doesn't know how much he yearns for her, as she's always longed for him. Somehow, throughout each waxing and waning of the moon, they meet again, around the world, casting their lures for one another and assuming a stance of doubt and disbelief. His body surrounds her, her waves crashing at him, moving him to fit her needs. They flow, fade, rise and drain, shifting, shallow, and bittersweet. Her ocean waxing, his sand waning, lovers never at peace. Relentlessly in flux, they're forever entangled. Ocean always fleeing from shore, and shore endlessly accommodating ocean's whims. Life's a rodeo. Let's ride. There's a bull at your back, ready to slam you into reality, nudge you forward, or simply flatten you. Do you know the name of your bull? Don't worry, he definitely has a name. It's life. You can't outrun him. He's always there, waiting to toss you around with his horns, or shake you up, toss you over his shoulder, give you a boost, lift you up, slip around you to stick you in the ass and wake you up, or trample you for good measure. You've decided to take control, to set boundaries, plan, and conquer your bull. Then take his measure. Keep running, tuck and roll, and when you get the chance to jump on his back, welcome to the rodeo. Don't forget to hold on. It's going to be a rough ride, and life lasts a lot longer than 8 seconds. Brilliance and brights. Brilliant and bright, you shine lovely, silver, white, and sometimes blue. I see you from my window, globe-like and crowned, magnificent and superb. You wax and you wane, a nocturnal treasure, a pearl of the evening. You glow and give life to the night. You train the tides and wash waves upon the sandy shores of the world. With you, we can see and believe, pulling power from your cycles, a goddess of all our eves. You're there watching over us in our dreams. Beneficiary of power. Lady Luna, how you shine above, brightening the layers of terrain below, stroking your fingers of brilliance upon us, native to the land, and craving your presence within the sky's escape, drinking in the essence of the world, making your cycle known to man and earth alike, washing waves over the sand, pulling and pushing the tides, and breaking your fast upon twilight. Come closer, let me see your sheen and shine. Pull me up into your glorious and blessed light. You are power and bathe it upon me, filling me up, gracing your tendrils of energy within me, making me burn, blessing me to shine as you do. I lift up upon the air, a way of hope and iridescent brilliance, a beauty bestowed upon me, a strength given me, an essence I claim and grant alike, for I hearken to you, a beacon for you, your beneficiary of power.